Hi guys, it's Haley and today we're watching Lucifer season 3, episode 15. This episode is called High School Poppycock. If you guys want early and uncut reactions, leave my Patreon down in the description. But besides that, let's just get right into it.
You ready? Lucifer?
There's been a change of plan. I'm not going.
What? But we have a case.
Something's happened. Please leave.
It's not funny. I'm cracking up. Wow.
And then I woke up.
That shouldn't have been funny. Why am I laughing?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious what it means, Lucifer.
Yeah.
That I need sturdier guardrails. I'm going to remove Pierce's immortal curse so he can finally die. Just one problem, though.
Just one.
Everything that I've come up with, Pierce has already tried.
There's no easy fix for a lack of ideas.
No?
No. You just have to be patient. You never know when or where inspiration will strike. No! You better not be canceling on me again.
Oh,
I know,
she's
I'm
cute.
so sorry. Come on. Chloe,
Oh,
I mean, don't you ever miss just having stupid fun like when you were a kid? I was a pretty grown-up kid, actually. So
oh,
cute on me.
it does look really good on her actually. It looks really good on both of them.
Have you ever just run out of ideas when working a particularly difficult case? No, I mean, before I came along, of course.
Right. No, because there's always a new angle to consider.
Ragged?
What's that white stuff? I know what you guys are thinking. She's a synthetic. Aliens, the android who bled white. Never mind. That's melted ice cream anyway.
Let her have her snack before you kill her. Damn.
Your head is mostly empty. Huh? Exactly. And yet you managed to do this improv thing.
You agree with whatever's being said, yes. And then you say the first thing that comes to your mind. And she does all her writing on that typewriter.
Yes, and all her dying on that typewriter as well, it seems.
Do you know anyone who... I know how fans can get obsessed with their idols.
Yes, and with their boobs. Like after you did Hot Tub High School.
You're literally just saying what you would normally say with the words yes and in front of it.
Yes, and it's clearly not working. This stupid Daniel.
What?
We need to find him.
The killer. You mean we need to find the killer?
Exactly.
Sure.
So they can hand over that book.
I do hate sneaking around the maze.
I know. She can't find out.
Too late for that.
Been avoiding her calls. Are we being cowards?
You're just making it worse by doing it that way.
Linda, it's maze.
It is maze, yes. Terrifying.
Was your high school experience this pathetically peachy?
No, child actors don't have much time for regular school. You're either auditioning or on set, so it's mostly tutors. Maybe I did miss out on a lot.
High school sucks.
Anyhow, why are you apparently, she wasn't too happy the book was taking so long to be completed.
Poor Kathleen. When will people understand writer's block is a very serious condition?
Well, Kathleen agreed.
Is Maze here?
Sorry. No.
Oh.
Amenadiel's nice.
Nice?
They're so adorable.
If he were nice, he wouldn't be sneaking around behind my back with my friend and lying about it.
It looks like they're having fun. No, it's stupid fun.
Since when do you like stupid fun?
Oh, they're having stupid fun.
Hi.
And I'm the manager. What's going on?
Oh, what's going on, Ashley, is you need to give me that book. Otherwise, I'll show you the true meaning of you scream for ice cream.
It's a flavor I created. Special for Kathleen. I brought it to her house personally.
Do you always bring ice cream to your murder victims?
Murder.
Always.
Kathleen liked my writing. She even asked me to help her finish her last book. When Kathleen read my version, she decided she wanted to go in a different direction. But she said it did help her finish her book on her own. So, boom.
I did. Max, Jessica, Isabel. She didn't even change any of the first names. Did she have any original ideas at all?
Well, she changed the last names. And she did have to come up with all that futuristic sci-fi stuff.
Prom king, sex pot, cheerleader, bad boy, valedictorian, jock. One of these 6 degenerates has my
sex
book. Let's
pot?
bring it in.
Todd Cornwell, class loner, acne, Coke bottle glasses, whole bit. You could go as Todd.
Yeah, no, seriously, look, it looks just like you.
Well, it's definitely not legal to distract Todd with, say, a bounty hunter. If anyone needs me, I'm going to be in my office, not hearing the plan.
Great. Are you gonna call Maze?
Gladly.
Really?
Come on.
So single. So single.
Oh, in that case, I should totally set you up. I am just the guy.
It's morning.
Oh,
I'm gonna miss the bus.
Chloe, I've been there. I love it.
I've been up all night. Max talking to Isabel. She's so not good enough for him, really.
What did you just say?
Characters are so compelling and relatable and rich, and I mean, they're all here.
She's so adorable.
And where everyone was the night of the murder.
Oh yeah.
Are you even listening to me?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know, I can't believe I'm saying this, but focus.
I'll just go have a drink at the bar.
Sure thing.
Linda.
Oh,
Amenadiel, what are you doing here? What if you were my blind date?
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
nope.
Unless she knows about us.
She's sitting over with other people yet.
This is Todd. Your date. Do you have a British accent?
Well, I've had many accents over the years, but this one is clearly the best.
You're so funny and so hot.
True. True.
Linda, you're a therapist. And Todd, you're in therapy. Discuss.
Oh, you don't have.
I wet the bed.
Serial killers wet the bed.
We knew how cool you had gotten. We totally would have invited you.
So what you're saying is you all have the same alibi?
We're talking. And what do you care? You cheated on Max with Tristan. That was 15 years ago.
Max, I thought it was gonna be just us. I'm not really down for a four-way.
Make that 5. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm not down either.
Todd was hanging out with Kathleen 2 nights ago?
Yeah, that's what he said in the email.
I think I'm the killer. Odd Bob Todd's probably tired of being left out.
Oh, I should have thought of that.
Yes, you should have. Someone was making the case all about themselves. Slightly unprofessional. I forgive you, detective.
Okay, stop. That's inappropriate. We're in a restaurant maze. Who cares? I care. I mean, it just makes me uncomfortable. And you're torturing us. That is so incredibly mean.
I'm the one who's mean?
Mm-mm.
You have a tendency to overreact.
I do not overreact. I will not take orders from some pathetic daddy's boy.
Ooh. Ooh.
Tell me, selfish human.
Selfish? Selfish? All I do
Yeah, she's not
is
selfish.
listen to your problems. Everyone's problems. So yeah, for once, I put myself first. That what Amenadiel and I found was completely unexpected, but 100% real.
You should have just said that earlier.
You were my friend. LAPD, drop the weapons.
Just holding a bunch of steak knives? What?
I'm used to people judging this book by its cover. That's why I swore off social media. I still don't even know how Kathleen tracked me down. Not only was she going to include me in the final book, she was making me the hero, not the beautiful.
And boring.
And not at all like the action-packed robot ending that the editor told us about.
That's not a new theory brewing.
That's Lucifer.
What are you doing here?
Drop the gun. You're under arrest for the murder of Kathleen Pike.
She ended this series in the most boring way possible.
And you were worried about the sales.
We lose millions without the right ending. Ashley's.
So you and Kathleen argued over which one to use. Back off.
What do you say?
The afterward?
Yes! Never gonna figure out how to...
Good job, Chloe.
I knew what we were doing was going to hurt her, and I did it anyway. That's how much I wanted to be with you, Amenadiel. I was being selfish. Mace is my friend.
You know, it's not fair for her to take this away from us.
I don't expect you to understand. But I don't want to be that kind of person. So I guess this is it.
Is it really though? I feel like we barely got anything with them together, just for them to be over like that.
Well, I like our partnership much better when you do all the work and I'm the fun, irresponsible one.
Oh, yeah. I did get a little carried away at that reunion.
Just a smidge.
It's adorable.
So you no longer desire any of that high school poppycock?
No.
Well, the ones in this.
Oh my god. Wait, doesn't the girl wear it on the wrist and the guy puts it on?
Will you go to the prom with me?
I can't believe you did this.
I can believe it. Kiss. Kiss, please.
Thank you, Lucifer.
I'm just glad you got what you needed.
Stop teasing me with it.
Dear old dad put a curse on a friend of mine. And I want to break that curse.
Well, crazy metaphor aside, can I offer some advice?
Please.
We can't rewrite history.
All I need to do is go back and undo the reason it exists in the first place.
You can time travel? But what, he can go back in time? Wow. Alright, so that was Lucifer, season 3, episode 15. I really like that episode. Now, the case itself in this episode, just referring to the death of Kathleen, wasn't that interesting, but I did like all the references to the book she wrote, and that Chloe was just obsessed with it. I thought that was so much fun. I personally love to read, so I get that feeling. I felt a little bit bad for Chloe that she didn't get to experience the whole high school stuff, but at the same time, high school sucks. I hated high school. College was a bit better, I think. So the whole Linda, Amenadiel, Maze situation, that's super complicated, and it's hard to just pick a single side of it. But if it was more like on a spectrum, I guess I'd be probably leaning more towards Maze's side. It's not necessarily only the fact that Linda is dating her ex, it's the fact that Maze went out of her way to talk to Linda about it, to tell her the truth, to tell her that it made her uncomfortable. And then Linda told her she wouldn't do anything, and then proceeded to do it. That's a little messed up, in my opinion. In that therapy session, we had a couple episodes. I don't remember exactly which episode it was, but when Maze and Linda talked about this, if Linda would have told her the truth then, and Maze was still against it, that would be a different story. That'd be a little bit harder to tell because, like, me personally, I don't think I would ever date one of my friend's exes. But let's say I was interested. If my friend didn't approve, I am like 99% sure I wouldn't do anything. If I really were to do it, it'd be either because that friend I'm not actually that close to, I don't really care, which isn't the case for Maze and Linda. But then the other reason is if I really cared for my friend's ex, and I really wanted to be with them, then I might. That's what I assume Linda is. She really does like Amenadiel and kind of was focusing more on herself. That doesn't mean she's selfish. I don't think Linda is selfish. It's really complicated, I think. And what Maze did from an entertainment viewpoint, super funny. But I guess realistically, that's a little messed up. Since it's Maze, I feel like she gets away with a little bit more. And yes, it is Maze, so I understand why they lied to her. She does freak out a little bit, but at the same time, you know how she feels about lying. So it's like, it's back and forth. I do think Maze is kind of more in the right than Linda is. And I still don't even know how I feel about Linda and Amenadiel together. Like, I like both of their individual characters separately. I just don't know how I feel about them in a relationship. I think once Maze gets supportive, if that ever happens, then I can start liking them a bit more. But at the moment, I don't know how I feel. Anyways, I think that's all I have to say about this episode. If you guys want early and uncut reactions, leave my Patreon down in the description. And if you guys enjoyed this video, just give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.